Hello and welcome. In this video we will discuss how to use the inventory cost recalculation feature in the Trio 365, and I'm going to illustrate a simple case in which the cost recalculation is needed. Let's open the case. So let's say that initially I have three different inventory transactions. The first one was made in the 1st of January. It's a receiving transaction. We received 100 quantity, and the average cost for that batch was 2 per quantity. So the total cost in the inventory right now is 200, and the average cost is 2. Let's say I have also received in the 20th of January also 100, but this time the cost was 1.5. The total would be for this specific transaction 150, but the average cost now in the inventory would be the average cost for this transaction and this transaction. Now after that, let's issue one single product in the 10th of February. We choose here one product, and the cost would be for this product the average cost in the inventory at that moment of time. So for reference, this is the average cost for this transaction. Now let's say the inventory or the stockkeeper forgot to insert a specific issuing or receiving transaction, and this would be this transaction. This transaction was made in the 10th of January. So let's say I have entered it in the system here. Now, as we can see here, let's manually edit it. Let's put it here. It's an issuing transaction. Let's issue 60. And the average cost would be of course 2, because the at that moment of time we only had this transaction in the inventory, so the average cost would be 2, and the total cost would be minus 102, minus 120. Okay. Now, as we can see, those two transactions in this circumstances has an incorrect average cost, and as we can see here, this issuing transaction originally had an average cost of 175, but during these circumstances the stockkeeper entered this transaction on the system. The system would somehow be able to adjust all of the transactions after this entry, and this is what the cost recalculation in Trio offers. It automatically go through all transactions and adjust the average cost for each one of them. Let's open the materials module. Then from procedure, open the inventory cost recalculation. Let's add a record. Choose the date of the cost recalculation. Let's say the description would be inventory adjustment, inventory adjustment. Let's choose a product in which we want the system to recalculate its average cost, and let's save. Now, when opening, before opening anything, let's press calculate, and as we can see here, the system has calculated a debit adjustment of total 52,000 and a credit adjustment of total 67,000. Here is all the stock transactions that was made on the product before the date we chose. And the way how it works is that the system inserts the new amount for each transaction, meaning that the cost that would be for that transaction would be the actual cost resulting from the new circumstances that happened. So as we can see, there is an original amount and a new amount for each quantity. As we can see here, there is a difference, there is a big difference, and this results from misuse and inaccurate transactions performed by employees in general. And that's it. Let's just approve the transaction. And we can check the oh, there's nothing else to check here. We're all set, and that's it. See you in the next video.